Hello everybody! Here I'll tell you in detail, step by step, how to work on a music piece, Tango to Evora. First, before you start to work on any music piece, you have to figure out tonality you're going to play in and measurement, of course, obviously. In our case, our tonality will be C minor, and our measurement, as you can see, we have 4 quarters. Why do we need the measurement? What's so important about the measurement? It gives us an idea about pulsation in the music, which in the future will help you to build your phrase. And in case you don't know the difference between 4 quarters and 2 quarters, I'll explain right now. 4 quarters has 2 main beats or strong beats. First beat strong, second beat weak, third beat medium strong, and the last beat weak. In measurement 2 quarters, we have 1 strong beat, 1 weak beat. Here is approximately how the pulsation will go in the measurement 4 quarters. We will have da 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 da. When in the measurement 2 quarters, we will have pulsation da 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 da. Well, hopefully it was helpful a bit. So even though we have measurement 4 quarters, I highly recommend, while you just working on this music piece, count your beats, not the quarters. Make your beats 8 for more clear rhythm at the short notes and at the breaks, which is very important for this music piece. The thing is, don't try to work on all the song at the same time. Divide it on little pieces and work one piece at a time. One piece perfect, you can move to the next one, to the next, and then put them all together. Work like this. At the beginning, you have 10 bars break, because it also goes with the backing track, and the backing track starts to play. You patiently count your 10 bars, and then you starting on the letter A. Now let's start to work. Letter A. During all letter A, we have 2 main figures of rhythm. The first has first strong beat, right here, you can see, and another figure doesn't have the first strong beat, starting with the weak beat. Before start to play on a violin, just use your hands and your voice, and make sure you can do proper rhythm with your voice. You're able to manage rhythm with your voice. It doesn't have to be something crazy, you don't have to sing. Just clear pronunciation, just simple da 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 will be good enough. Something like this. First couple bars I will show you. Beats, our beats will be 8. But with your voice, you will read exactly proper value of the notes which in the text. Da 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 da, and etc. Like this whole letter A, just to put inside your brain proper rhythm, to know exactly how the melody will, not melody, rhythm will go in this little piece. Now let's look at the melody. Again, before you ever play, you have to figure out everything you can without the violin first. So let's look at the melody, how the melody going. Melody goes from the G down to the C. So here is exercise for you to play, to prepare your ears and prepare your fingers for play already original text. This exercise will give you an idea about the melody, and if you're not very good at the shifting, you have your chance to practice shifting before bring everything to the music. After you will be good with the exercise, you can play original text. This will be this first two exercises covering the first half of the letter A until the breaks. So you can see for the exercise we're starting in the third position on a string D with the first finger, and next we're moving to the first position, and then from there we're moving back to the third position but already on the string G. Exercise giving you a chance to get more comfortable with shifting without tracking anything in the original text at the moment. Okay, let's move. Next 10 bars in the letter A, last 10 bars in the letter A, they have same melody, but this time it's spread in a different diapason. This way we have here two voices, one in the higher pitch and also kind of like an echo in the lower pitch. Here is an exercise to practice because it will be a little bit more challenging for the intonation. You will have to start in the fourth position with the third finger for the G and move one position down every time. As you can see, starting third finger G, and then with the same third finger you're moving one tone down, you're moving one position down, you're moving to the third position on the F, and then first finger playing another G. Why we have that F? We don't have F in the text, but we have here in the exercises. In case you don't know, or you forgot, or you don't follow in this golden rule on how to do shifting. Even our shifting on the same finger and on the same string we finished to play in the previous position. So if we finished on the third finger in the fourth position on the A string, then we have to move to the proper position, to the next position which in the text on the same finger we finished. In our case, on the third finger we have to move down one position on the same string, and only then we will place our fingers where we need them. But the shifting we're doing, like we have to bring all our hand exactly on the same finger we just finished in the previous position. That's why we have that F in there. In the second exercise, or exercise number 4 here, you can see that we already don't have F, but mechanism how you're doing your shifting will be exactly the same like in the previous exercise, exercise number 3, just without a F. Letter B. Here we have a couple new figures of rhythm, like this, where last note is 8 and the break. Don't cut this last note, it's more like dissolve in the air. Next bar with the quarter note and the dot and the 16. This interesting figure gives us effect of delay and then catching up on the 16th, but your speed of your play not changing, it's just like effect will be from this value of the notes will giving us that effect. And the last rhythm is like this, very interesting one, and we actually will start to work right from this rhythm. Here, when you will play original text, you will have to count halves instead 8. Your beat, each your beat will be equal 1/2 note, means 2 beats per bar, but it's already in the original text. Right now, we'll make it a little bit more understandable, clear, familiar. we'll switch a bit writing here. Look, this will be your exercise. You don't have to do it with the bow. You have to just understand the rhythm. Again, you using your hands for claps and using your voice. Clear pronunciation, not singing for manage the rhythm. First exercise will give you difference between triol and duo. One clap, one quarter. Da 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 da. Like this. When you're familiar with this, you're able to manage difference between 3 notes per beat and 2 notes per beat. Move to the second exercise, and the second exercise already has 2 bars. One beat will be 4 notes per beat. Next beat will be 1 note, and then 3 and 2. Da 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 da, like this. After you're familiar with that, let's make it even more complicated. As you can see in original text, we have our note under slur. So let's do it in exercise number 3. Our note will be under slur. Da 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 da. Here is a little trick for you. When you play it on the violin, you still can pronounce with your voice exercise number 2, but play it exactly like in the text. You still can pronounce that one 8 note from the triple, but since it's under slur, with the bow you're not doing just anything with the bow, just going, which will help you to keep exact that triple instead turn it into something like and now clap and pronounce the rhythm of the letter B. First line, just the first line of the letter B, count 8 like you was doing in the letter A. Da, 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 da. After that, switch those 8s for the half notes. And for the half, yeah, for the value of the beat, half, 1 half. It will be like this. Da 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 da, and etc. After you feel comfortable with the counting half beats instead 8 beats, try to do whole letter B in with the beats half note beats. Now exercises for intonation. Do them in order at least 5-6 times each exercise, and after you're good with the exercises, you knock them down, you have no problem with the shifting, because again, while doing these exercises, because there is lots of shifting in this song going on, then you already will be able to play original text. Now let's look at the exercises. First exercise we have here, this one. Starting in the first position, pay attention, we have F natural on the E string, means our first finger low, not in the normal position, it's in the half position low. We have first finger, then C, second finger still in the first position, then again back to the first finger, slide on the first finger to the second position, and C, a fourth finger. Why do you have C in the first position there? Well, just so you can, because you in the first position, already in the first position, it's way easier to find out your C, not C. And you already will have an idea what to listen for when you will be in the second position, and you have to play that C up there. Why we have G, first finger in the second position? Again, same scene. Our golden rule for the shifting. We're doing our shifting on the same finger we finished in the previous position. We finished on the first finger. In the text, we finished on the first finger. We finished on the first finger. We move into the second position. We have to move on the first finger. And only after we made that move, we will put our forefinger for the C. Next exercise, we already don't have a note G, but method, mechanics in the arm, how you were doing it in the first exercise will be exactly the same in the second exercise, just you not playing the G, you playing straight Do, but the move will be same. Watch out for that. Next exercise, which is easy, moving to the position, and it's for you knock down the finger pattern in the second position for this group of notes. It will be like this, first and second together, third separate, fourth separate. Watch out, because there is A flat, B flat at the key signature. Next exercise, small, and pay attention, we have A natural in there. Why A natural? Because you have to move in the third position. You have to move your hand in the third position, not like something in the between position, exactly in the third position, because the rest of the melody will go in the third position. So make sure you will move to the A natural, and you can check it with the open string A, not the A flat, and then from there E on the A string in the third position. Again, why like this? Same thing, we practicing our shifting proper way. On the finger you finished to play in the previous position. Let's look at this exercise. This exercise, again, to knock down the finger pattern on the D string for this group of notes, and the finger pattern will be like this. First and second separate, second and third together, and fourth finger separate. After you good with the exercises, try to play your text, original text from the notes. Letter C, written in this letter, same like letter A. So we're working here just on the intonation in the left hand with those exercises. You will start in the second position on the string E, and for the third bar move to the third position on the A string. Play each exercise again 5-6 times to make sure you're able to do that. Letter D, here we have exactly same as the first part in letter B, exactly same melody, except the first bar. Instead A, we have a G in here. But the way how you can move your hand, same. So all those exercises that you had in the letter B, you can apply to the letter D. But I think by the time you already will get to the letter D, you will be fine. Letter E, it's very simple rhythm. There is long slurs, you can see, and the biggest challenge here, it's this slurs. You have to use full bow. For many students, it's really complicated to use full bow. If you're not one of these people who using just middle part of the bow, good. But if you're one of them, look, you have long bow and you're using only the middle. How to use full bow? You really, it's a habit. You really have to train yourself to use a full bow. But one of the biggest thing what will help you, it's when you play. Again, many students doing it with the shoulder part, like this. Which, we have to open our elbow and look, look, my arm right now completely straight. This is what will help you to bring your bow right to the tip and bring it right to the frog. You actually have to look with your own eyes on the bow to be able to bring it and force yourself, bring it right to the frog. Before play letter E, you can just practice on the open string, so you can 100% concentrate only on the right arm. Look exactly on your bow where it's located. Start from the frog, go to the tip. To get to the tip, you have to completely open your elbow, and then from the tip, go back, closing the elbow, go back to the frog. Make sure, and the only way to make sure is to look with your own eyes on the bow, that you will bring it back to the frog. After working on the song pieces, like piece by piece, try play all songs together one time, and while you're playing that one time, you're just trying to put it together, you're playing one time, will be spots where you don't feel comfortable, or where you might even make a mistake. Now pay attention to those spots after you played, just mark them, and again work on each spot separate. How to work, you can again get back to these exercises we went through, because most likely those exercises will cover the mistakes you're making. And after that, again, try to play it all together. Just remember that our brain can catch mistakes, or like really react on the mistakes only first couple of times. After that, you will constantly just instead fix mistake right away. You will constantly just hoping that maybe it will get fixed itself next time. After 3-4 times, your brain just won't even recognize that mistake, and it will be very hard to fix it later. Finally, try to play this tango with the backing track. Remember, at the beginning you have a 10 bars break. I hope it will be helpful. Good luck.